My name is Michael Mendoza. I already put my eggs into a little well here and started beating it into a well of flour. Now I'm just going to be adding in more flour to just try and get the dough thicker. And eventually I don't even need to use the fork. Just beating it in a little at a time. It's going to be kind of loose at first, but once I knead it for a little bit, it's going to become more supple and tacky. Okay, so it was kind of a mess, but I was able to get it together and roll it into a small ball with some olive oil on top, and I'm letting it rest now so it can firm up. But the egg was leaking everywhere, and certainly have some practice to do for that. But when this is rested for a little bit, I'm going to roll it out and then cut it into pasta. It's been rested, and I'm just going to knead it out. I want to get it nice and thin so that it doesn't puff up too much when I boil it. Just going to cut this in half. It's getting really thin. Once it gets to where I want it to be, I'm just going to cut it into strips. So I gone ahead and I flattened it out to the right thickness I wanted, and I cut off the excess. Now I'm going to just go ahead and cut it into the noodles now. It's not going to be perfectly straight, but oops. Especially not that one. Just going to go ahead and dust some more flour on top so I don't get them all stuck. Take them out. Make sure they're well dusted with flour so they don't stick. This one came out a little thin. I'm gonna just make them a little mess like that. Alright, now that I've gone ahead and made little nests from my pasta, I'm gonna get my water boiling and boil all this off and then mix it with my sauce. Alright, so now I'm gonna boil my pasta. I have my nests right here. I'm just gonna dust off any extra flour. Oops. Alright, I'm just gonna drop this in. And once it starts floating, since it's fresh pasta, it pretty much cooks really fast. And then I'm going to put this into my sauce, which I have a little knob of butter in there that they're reheating right now. Alright, so I boiled all the pasta. It didn't take long, like maybe a couple minutes. And it's all really good, a little bit more than al dente, which is how I like it. I'm just going to plate it up now. And there we go, pasta and tomato sauce.